Back here at Scottie Gym, where the Scotties and Monroe County Falcons getting set to go at it now. It is Glasgow coming in at 9-12 on the year, but they're 3-1 in district action. Glasgow lost to Logan County in their last outing on Saturday, 72-61. Monroe County also 9-12 on the year. They're 0-4 in the district, however, and they were drilled by South Warren on Saturday in their last game on the road, 76-51. Second meeting of the season between the two squads. Glasgow won the season opener against Monroe County in Tompkinsville, 51-45, back on December the 2nd. But I did think we saw something a little bit different out of them in the second half against Logan County. I certainly thought we saw some positives, and you hope Glasgow can just bring that over, carry that over to this game here tonight, because this is an important district game against Monroe County.
Very important, and they fell behind early down at Logan and got down big, but they came back and they showed some fire and played well. I thought in the second half. We played even with them. Probably we played even with them. For 2.5 quarters, but we've got to play well here tonight. You've got to shut down Grayson Rich. He's the one that's that usually hurts us for them, but I'm sure we're probably going to see zone just like everybody's been doing here lately.
Yeah, Rich averaging 16 points per game to lead the team. Kel Hagan, second on the team, is scoring at 12 points per game. Bowen Haney had a huge game for Glasgow, Bruce, against Logan County. He had 19 points, and with Jaden injured, he is dressed tonight. We don't know that he's available to play, but with Jaden injured, Bowen needs to step up and be that kind of scorer for the Scotties. You'd like to see him get 14, 15 points a game. Lineups tonight brought to you by Express One Source, your one source for packaging, janitorial, and office. Call Express One Source today, 270-651-1662. Officials once again, Jamie Bailey, Mark Curry, Tony Franklin. Glasgow in the white uniforms with royal blue numerals and letters. Says Glasgow across the front with a blue stripe down the side. Scottie Paul on the side of the shorts as well. Monroe County navy blue uniforms, white numerals and letters with Monroe written across the front of the jerseys. The gray stripe down the side.
Georgie Brooks didn't play in the first contest.
Tap will be controlled here by Sam Bowling, and the Scotties will have the first possession of the night. Greenwood Lady Gators pull off the upset. They defeat Barron County 58-57, the final score there.
That's a hard one to understand.
Here's Tucker Kirkpatrick with it. He'll give to Bowen Haney. Deep three for Bowen straight away. Good. Well, Bowen picks up where he left off against Logan County. Bowen had 19, 15 of which came in the second half against the Cougars on Saturday. It was 3-0 Glasgow. Thompson with it between the circles for Monroe County.
Glasgow
in man-to-man defense.
Guarding Grayson Rich.
Rich gets his first touch of the night. He went up to Hagan, who drives inside. The runner good. 3-2 lead for the Scotties.
Scotties took a gamble and tried to trap Rich and left Hagan open.
Tonight's first quarter action brought to you by Monticello Bank, where people matter. We invite you to come on in and see what Monticello Bank can do for you. Phone 270-659-0080. Haney with a drive down the left side of the paint, got a foul. Oh, do they call him travel?
Gosh.
Boy, it looks like Bowen got fouled right there.
Well, his head took a heck of a bump. I don't know. Wow.
James Willett saying James put his hand on the side of his face and said, hey, you got hit upside the head right there. So Monroe County with a chance to take its first lead of the night. Hagan with it, top of the key. And he throws it away. He was trying to get it inside to Pettit. Bounce pass off target and out of bounds.
Pettit had posted up in the lane and just stayed there. You don't see 3 seconds called a lot, but
6:35 to go in the opening quarter. 3-2 lead for the Scotties.
I'm surprised the defense that Monroe was playing.
Kingery with it. Jumper at the right elbow. Good for Robert. 5-2 Glasgow. Brooks Walks it into the front court for the Falcons. Picked up by Kirkpatrick. Bounces off to Hagan off the screen and roll. His shot blocked by Haney. And the loose ball rebound picked up by Bowling for the Scotties. He'll give it to Sorrell. Nick goes into the front court, hands it off to Haney. He'll go to the bucket, put it up, and a blocking foul going to be called here on Monroe County. And that is Pettit, I believe. It is the first on Curtis Pettit. Team's first as well. So Bowen Haney at the line, a 68% shooter on the year. First free throws for either team. The first shot rolls off, no good.
And in this game, free throws will be important. We need to hit a good percentage.
Scottie's a pretty good foul shooting team. Both teams shoot it pretty well. 69% for Glasgow, 68% for Monroe County.
There we go.
Haney rattles the second one in. He has 4 points. 6-2 Scotties. 6 minutes to go in the first. Rich being guarded by Bowling. Now Rich drives past him, gets to the lane. The runner good. Here's Bowling with it, left side along the baseline, spins, goes up with a tough shot, no good, and the rebound taken by Rich from Monroe County.
Got a good look, just off to the right.
Rich pushes it down the floor, pulls up the elbow. The jumper is short.
Pettit's going to pick up his second foul.
There you go, Curtis Pettit. Bruce just told you with his second, the team's second.
He went over Robert and Bowen Haney's both of their backs.
Pettit will have to come out. Tucker Glass, a 6-foot junior, checks in to replace him. He averages 5 points and 4 rebounds a game. .6'4" Scottie. 5:27 to go in the first. Bowling on the left wing. To Haney straight away. Now to Sorrell. Nick going to fire for a long three from the right wing. It is good. Boy, that thing touched every inch of the rim. It popped out and then rolled around for a second and fell. 9-4 Glasgow. Rich angles off to the left side, hands it off to Brooks. He'll curl into the lane down the right side, puts it up, no good. And Haney grabs the rebound for Glasgow. Now Sorrell with it. So Haney, Bowen fakes the three. He'll drive into the lane, puts up the shot in traffic, does not get it to go.
I thought he got fouled again, Joe.
Thompson with the rebound from Monroe County. Whips the pass underneath to a wide open Glass. He'll lay it in. Scottie's got lost defensively that time. Nobody found Tucker Glass right underneath the bucket.
I thought Bowen took a lot of contact on that last drive, though. He was in the lane, two people swatting all over him.
9-6 Glasgow, 4.5 to go in the first. Sorrell with a runner along the right side. He got it.
Yeah, got the high pick from Bowen, and then just got a wide open look. Nick, the last game or two, he hadn't seen him going as deep. He pulled up and banked it off of Glass rather than get that charge.
Rich angles off to the left. Dribble handoff there to Brooks. Top to Glass. Drives left of the lanes. Jump stop and the shot blocked by Haney, but Rich picks up the loose basketball from Monroe County. Rich going to work against Bowling here. Angles off to the right side where he gives to Thompson. Thompson comes to the foul line. Can't get the shot away. And then Nick Sorrell just took it right away from him. 2-on-1. Sorrell off the Kingery. He'll put it up. No good, but a foul called on Georgie Brooks. It'll be the first on Brooks. Team's third. Boy, quick hands by Sorrell. He just ripped that basketball away that time. Robert Kingery will go to the free throw line.
Brooks acted mad about something on that foul. He pushed him in it. God, come on, guys.
Kingery's free throw no good.
Boy, the left two at the line.
And Frazier checks in for the Scotties. Tucker Kirkpatrick goes out. Frazier, a 5'11 senior, averages 1 point a game. Kingery's second toss.
There we go.
Good. 12-6 Scotties. 3:46 to go in the first quarter. Rich going to feed it inside to Hagan. He'll put the shot up good. Dribbled across the lane that time, got to the right side and laid it in.
I don't know how that went in.
4 points for him. Frazier gets the screen from Kingery out on the perimeter, gets it back to Kingery on the screen and roll. Rob goes up, had to strip, gets it back.
He wasn't
going to go back up with it, and they're going to get an offensive foul on him.
That's a frustration foul.
Kingery with his first, team's first.
Brooks fouled him on the shot. He went up, and he didn't hit the ball. He hit him on the arm, and I think that was a frustration foul on Roberts.
12-8 Glasgow, 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Rich gets it underneath to Hagan. Uses up the dribble, sets it back out to Rich on the left side. Rich will penetrate, kicks across the lane to Glass. He'll go it off to Brooks, cutting to the basket. Frazier stripped him the basketball, but they're going to get a reach-in foul on Landon.
They saw that, and I thought he had ball on the other end when Robert got hammered.
First on Frazier, the team's second. Georgie Brooks at the line, 68% shooter. He's there for the first time tonight. First one, good. Second free throw, no good. And Haney goes up to get the rebound for the Scotties. 12-9 Glasgow, 2:56 to go in the first. Landon Frazier will set up the offense here. Gives to Sorrell, left side to Bowling, back out front to Frazier. Now to Haney, pass inside to Bowling, up and under, lost the basketball. Brooks with a steal.
He got hit in the head.
Now Thompson across midcourt with it. He'll fire for three for the tie, no good. Rebounded by Frazier for the Scotties. Landon across the timeline to Haney. Now Sorrell, three for Nick is no good. Rebounded by Hagan. Hagan brings it in the front court. It's to Brooks. He'll make his way into the lane. The scoop shot good off the backboard.
That seems to be where most of their points are going. They're going to the right side of that lane, shooting scoop shot, and it's going in.
12-11, Glasgow. 5-0 run for Monroe County. 2 minutes to play in the first period. Haney to Bowling. Sam looking inside. Instead gets it back out front to Bowling. Now to Frazier.
They're playing 3-2 zone now.
Here's Haney in the middle of that zone. Drops it, picks it back up, gets it back again, has it stripped again, and stolen away by Glass. Now Rich comes across the timeline with it. Pull up three in the air, good. And Monroe County has a 14-12 lead, their first lead of the night.
I don't know whether I'm seeing it here, but we're getting the ball in the paint, but arms are just swatting 2 or 3 people.
It's an 8-0 run for Monroe. Haney going to try a three right corner, no good. Sam Bowling will chase down the rebound. He gets it back out to Frazier. Now Bowen Haney going to the bucket. He'll put it up. Does not get it, but he
finally got a call. It's going to be on Thompson, I believe, and he's fussing about that.
Wade Thompson with his first, team's fourth.
I thought they'd gotten away with 2 or 3.
Haney to the free throw line. 1 of 2 so far. Free throw is no good. Scotty's just 2 of 5 from the foul line to start this ball game. Owen Riddle into the contest for the Scotties for the first time. He replaces Kingery. Owen, a 5'9" senior. Second free throw, good. Well, all 3 times the Scotties have been to the line, they've missed the first and made the second. And Haney will check out, replaced by Tucker Kirkpatrick. 1:10 to go in the first quarter, 14-13 lead for Monroe. Rich brings it across midcourt. Gets the Glass. Back out to Rich. Rich dribbling the basketball out near midcourt. Frazier out to guard him. Goes left side, gets to Brooks. Brooks to the free throw line. 16-footer bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Frazier for Glasgow. Landed, gets it ahead to Sorrell. Nick with a pull-up jumper on the baseline, no good, but he's fouled.
I think they're going to get number 40, Pruitt.
Jamison Pruitt with his first, team's 5th.
I'm marking him with a shot instead of a foul, Joe.
Nick Sorrell to the line. 5 points so far for Nick. 75% free throw shooter. He hits the first. Ties the game at 14. Second free throw for the lead. It's no good. Scotties have still gone 1 of 2 all 4 times they've been to the line. 14-0. Rich working against Frazier. Starts in. Now brings it back. Dribbles off to the left side. Into the corner. Now circles back out. Comes across the top of the key where he got a screen from Brooks. Now goes back to the left. Now comes back to the right. Dribbling around out front. Trying to run the clock down here to take the final shot of the quarter. He finally gives the pass up to Brooks. Down to 8 seconds. Brooks dumps it down in low to Pruitt. Stolen away, or nope, knocked loose by Sorrell, but it goes right to Brooks. He'll miss the jumper from the foul line. Put back up, no good by Glass. And we'll end the first quarter tied at 14 between Glasgow and Monroe County. Here at Scottie Gym. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. 14-all between the Scotties and the Falcons here at Scottie Gym in boys action after one quarter of play. And Monroe County will get the basketball. Bruce, you got the first quarter stat?
Turnovers hurting the Scotties so far tonight, but...
And a jumper put up along the right baseline by Georgie Brooks. He got it.
Monroe County was 6 of 14 for 43%, 1 of 2 shooting a 3, 50%, 1 of 2 at the line, 6 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 2 turnovers. Scotties are 4 of 8 for 50%, 2 of 2 shooting a 3. Wait a minute, 2 of 4 shooting a 3, I'm sorry, for 50%. 4 of 8 at the line, 50%, 7 rebounds, 1 offensive board.
Tucker Kirkpatrick left wide open for a 3. Got it. Boy, they didn't give any attention to Tucker out there. They let him have it, and he buried it.
We have an assist there, Joe.
I think it was Frazier, Bruce, but again, you know.
Well, I was reading stats.
Here's Brooks with it on the left side. Rich inside to Pruitt. He'll turn around and put it up and in. Nice little turnaround jumper from 8 feet out there for Jamison Pruitt for his first bucket. Monroe County back on top, 18-17. Kirkpatrick to the right side to Frazier. Falcons in a 2-3 zone. Frazier gets to Kirkpatrick out top. Bounces back to Frazier, dribbles in, pulls up from 15, way off the mark. Rebounded by Sorrell, though. Nick has it stripped. It goes right to Owen Riddle. His shot rejected. And a jump ball will stay with Glasgow. Bowen Haney back in for the Scotties. Sam Bowling will come out. 6:31 to go in the second quarter. 18-17. Monroe County leading it. Haney with a 3 in the right corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Brooks. He'll send it ahead to Pruitt underneath the basket. Kicks it off to a wide open Hagan. He'll lay it in.
All their points are coming right there in the paint. They're getting layups.
Largest lead of the day for Monroe at 20-17. Kirkpatrick off on the left side to Riddle. Back out front to Kirkpatrick. And a timeout here. Coach Willett not happy with his team's execution at this point. 6:01 to go in the first half. 20-17 Monroe County. Back after this on WCLU Sports.
What a fluke.
20-17. Monroe County leading Glasgow. 6:01 to go in the first half here at Scottie Gym in this district contest. Lady Scotties were victorious earlier tonight, 61-33 over Monroe to go run their record to 17-6 and 3-2 in district play. Lennon Frazier will give to Haney on the right side. Now to Sorrell. Nick penetrates. Fall-away shot blocked by Pruitt. And the loose ball picked up. Actually, it's going to be kicked by the Scotties, they say. So it'll be Monroe County basketball. Rich will jog it into the front court for the Falcons. Rich goes to the left side to Brooks. Brooks wants to drive, gets in the lane, working on Kirkpatrick, sends it off to Hagan. He'll get to the basket, shot blocked by Bowen Haney, and Kingery tiptoes the baseline to save it in bounds. Good hustle that time by Robert. Frazier ahead to Kirkpatrick. Back to Frazier, now to Haney. Bowen going to go inside, puts it up, and draws the foul. Now we go on Pruitt, and that'll be his second personal, the team 6th. Haney 2 for 4 so far tonight at the free throw line. Scotty's just 4 of 8 so far as a team in the game. First free throw, good. 6 points now for the senior. Sam Bowling returns for Glasgow. Tucker Kirkpatrick will come out. Second free throw for Haney, also good. .5:13 to go in the half. A 1-point Monroe County lead, 20-19. Rich Guarded by Frazier. Starts right, now gives the basketball up to Hagan. Top of the key, finds a wide open Pettit, but a good block from behind as Bowen Haney recovered defensively to get the block shot. Now Frazier. Off to Haney. Back to Frazier. To Bowling on the left wing. He'll drive baseline, puts up the shot, and got it. Crawled over the left side of the rim. And that shot puts Glasgow back on top by one at 21-20. Pettit will come out to set a screen for Rich as he dribbles off to the right side.
That's a moving screen.
And what do we have here? They're going to call Landon Frazier. And Pettit is obviously moving.
He's
You're right. There's
him.
no question. James Willett upset. He can't understand how that was not a moving screen. And on his side as well on that one. That's
he
hard to
all
understand.
over him. I don't understand the call.
Frazier gets his second, the team's third. John Carter Myers will check in for the Scotties. He replaces Frazier.
Jeez.
Rich takes the inbound pass. Goes left up a screen from Pettit down the left side of the paint. Jump stop. Floats it high up in the air. No good on the shot. Sorrell with a Glasgow rebound. Gets it ahead to Bowling. Or to Myers, I'm sorry. Now out front to Sorrell. Myers to get in the corner. Bounce pass inside to Kingery. And not a great pass that time by John Carter. It was off target, and Robert had to lean to his left and got off balance to catch the pass and ended up traveling. Scotty's up 21-20. 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. Hagan will set a screen from Rich as he comes into the front court. Rich gets it back to Hagan in the lane. He'll go to the basket, put it up in, and foul.
I can't. You cannot stand straight up.
Sam Bowling picks up his first, team's fourth.
I just...
Cale Hagan at the line where he already has 8 points tonight. He's not been to the free throw line yet. Free throw is good.
I mean,
back
Sam,
to a 2-point advantage for Monroe County at 23-21.
If it's anything, it's a no call. Sam was standing just straight up. He never jumped. And Hagan jumped into him.
3:47 to go in the half. Sorrell on the left side. Dribbles in on Thompson. Pull-up jumper left side, no good. Rebounded by Hagan. Probably not a great shot there by Nick. Front court off to Pettit. His pass inside to Brooks, stolen away as Brooks couldn't handle it. Sorrell gets the steal.
Just their third turnover.
Now Haney. Back to Sorrell, try to get it in there, and it gets knocked loose. Sorrell able to get it back. Sorrell with a baseline jumper good from the right side. 8 points now for Nick. Ties the game at 23 as Jackson Poland jumps up off the Glasgow bench. He'll check in for the next stoppage. Rich goes off to the right side. He's down to the baseline. And got away with a travel, I think, but then threw it away anyway. Out of bounds for the Scotties. Poland will check in to replace Robert Kingery. Jackson, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging 3 points a game. Three minutes to go until halftime. We're all tied up at 23 in this 15th district contest. Sorrell directing traffic. We'll give to Poland out near the timeline. Jackson dribbles left. Bounces to Haney at the top of the circle. Bowen going to put it on the floor and lost the handle on it. Brooks going the other direction. Gets it off to Rich. Jumper no good from 16. The rebound taken by Sorrell, and Nick is going to be fouled by Brooks on a reach-in. It'll be the second on Georgie Brooks, the team's seventh, so one of the bonus for Sorrell down at the other end. Nick Sorrell to the free throw line for one and a bonus. He's 1 of 2 so far, has 8 points. Front end of the bonus is good. Second free throw good for Nick as well. 25-23 Scotties, 2:35 to go in the half. Glasgow going to pick up full court man-to-man here. Well,
they were just trying to decide who we were going to guard. They want to match them up.
Thompson will bring it across midcourt. Thompson dribbles right, comes back left. Bounces to Hagan in the left corner. Inside to Pettit, working against Bowling. Goes left, goes right, jump hook good. first two of the night for Pettit. Tied at 25. First one was a tight ball game. This one, a tight one so far as well. Myers with it, gives to Bowling. The jumper, right elbow, good for Sam. 4 points for the sophomore. Scottie's back in front by a deuce. Rich dribbles around Myers in the backcourt. Then John Carter knocks the ball loose from behind, but they're going to get him for a foul. It'll be his first, team's fifth.
I think she probably got him, but we've had a couple on the other end.
Clayton Biggerstaff, a 5'10 junior, is in the game for Monroe County. He'll inbound the basketball. Gets it into Rich. Rich dribbles around Myers on his way to the basket, puts it up, and no good. Bowling with a good block out, gets the rebound for the Scottie. Now Sorrell. Left side to Poland. Three for Jackson, no good. Pettit with a rebound from Monroe County. He throws it away, a steal for Poland. Jackson going to the bucket, puts it up and in. Back to a 4-point Glasgow advantage, 29-25. 1:15 to go in the half. Biggerstaff working left, guarded by Poland. Dribbles to the elbow and a 5-second count. Back-to-back big plays here by the sophomore Jackson Poland. He gets a steal and a layup on the offensive end, then comes back and creates a 5-second call on the defensive end. Nick Sorrell picked up by Biggerstaff. He'll give it up left side to Poland. Myers, open three, left corner. Good for John Carter. Now the largest lead of the day for the Scotties at 7, 32-25. It's a 9-2 run for the Scotties. And Rich drives inside and a blocking foul call. The outside official called a blocking foul, and boy, it looked like Kingery had some pretty good position, but they say Robert's going to pick up his second, team 6.
He had plenty of time to sit there and wait on him, that's for sure.
Rich, an 83% free throw shooter there for the first time tonight. First free throw is good. And Pruitt returns to the lineup for Monroe County. Pettit goes out. Kirkpatrick back in for the Scotties. He'll get Kingery. Free throw for Rich. Good. We made them both. 7. 5-point Glasgow lead with 38 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if the Scotties want the final shot here.
I see no reason not to take it.
Sorrell off to Poland. Monroe County, at least right now, looks like they're going to let Glasgow take the final shot of the half. They're laying back defensively. Poland just holding the basketball on his hip. Now gets it back out to Sorrell. 15 seconds to go on the clock.
We're going 1-4. We're going flat across the baseline.
10 seconds now. Sorrell starts the offense, crosses over, loose the handle on the basketball, and is picked up by Hagan. He'll get it ahead to Biggerstaff. The ball going to be kicked out of bounds, though, as time expires. Well, Nick tried to crossover dribble and just lost the handle on it, but the Scotties not hurt by that turnover, as Monroe County could not get a shot off on the other end. So Glasgow will end the first half up by 5, 32-27. We'll come back and look at the halftime stats brought to you by the accounting firm of Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. Back here with you at Glasgow High School, where the Scotties lead Monroe County in boys action 32-27. And Monroe County will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Both teams, it looks like, go back to their original 5 starters. It's Rich, Hagan, Thompson, Brooks, and Pettit for Monroe County. It's Bowling, Sorrell, Kirkpatrick, Haney, and Kingery for the Scotties. Hagan on the left corner, going to give it out to Rich. Deep three from the wing, no good. And the rebound to Nick Sorrell after Brooks couldn't handle it for Monroe County. Nick sends it ahead to Kirkpatrick. Tucker takes one dribble. Gives him the corner to Bowling. He'll bring it back out to Kirkpatrick and now to Sorrell. Nick off to Bowling. Back up to Terrell. Now Kingery at the elbow. Gets to Haney. Bowen fakes a long jumper in the corner. Bounces it back out front. Now Kirkpatrick. 3, left side. Air ball. Haney with a rebound. Misses the putback. Haney got it back. Put it back in. Good effort that time by Bowen to stick with it. He now has 9 points. 34-27.
4 rebounds. Got 2 right there.
7:08 to go in the third. Rich guarded by Bowling. Dribbles off the left side. Finds Brooks in the corner. Gets to the elbow to Hagan. He'll take it on the left side of the lane. The shot no good, but a foul called on Robert Kingery. Robert going to get his third foul here early in the third quarter, the team's first. Kel Hagan to the line. Made his only free throw of the night.
4-6 from the field, 2 rebounds. Of course, 2 rebounds leads them.
Free throw is good.
He's been a thorn in our side tonight.
Had 10 points in the first meeting back on December the 2nd. He has 10 points already in this one.
He's a big, strong kid, and he's muscled us in around the basket.
Second free throw, no good. The long rebound to Bowling for the Scotties.
That's where we missed Jaden. Jaden can match up well with him.
Terrell up top to Bowling. Jumper from Sam is no good on the 3, and the rebound taken by Kel Rich.
Maybe been a little quick.
Or by Grayson Rich, I should say. Got underneath. Brooks going to put up the shot, no good. Missed a tippy.
Petty missed the first and hit the bottom of the backboard. And
Terrell off to Kirkpatrick. Tucker can't get the 3 away. No look pass inside to Kingery. Back to Kirkpatrick. Tucker again can't get the shot off. Now Bowling. He'll have an open 3 from the left wing. That's an air ball. Terrell saves it in bounds, but Hagan comes up with it from Monroe County. Hagan going to drive all the way to the basket, puts the shot up, no good, and Kingery just picked up his 4th foul. Team foul number 2, so Robert will have to come to the bench for a good while with 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Lennon Frazier will check in to replace him after this first free throw attempt by Kel Hagan. It's up, it's good. Frazier does check in for Kingery. And now Monroe County takes everybody off the free throw lane here. Hagan's second free throw, no good. And the rebound to Terrell for the Scotties. 34-29 Glasgow, 6:08 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're going 2-1-2 now, I think.
Haney. Frazier. I think it's just a 2-3.
Well, they're bringing out. They're dropping the point though behind the.
Now a 3 straight away for Kirkpatrick, no good. Frazier saves the rebound in. Tried to throw it off of Thompson, and he did, but then it came back and hit Frazier while he was standing out of bounds. Just a little bit of bad luck that time for Landon. 5-point Scottie lead. Rich guarded by Frazier now. Angles off the right side. Bounces into Hagan. Backing down on Haney. Goes up with a shot. Blocked by Haney. Loose ball. Still Brooks has it. And the ball hits the sideline, though, before he can pick it up. And it'll be Glasgow basketball.
Was that Rich threw that 3 in from over there off the loose ball? All we've shot's 3 so far this half, Joe. They've played that zone, and we've missed 3 of them. I mean, it's just we hit that first basket, the putback by Bowen after a missed 3, I think.
Scotties are trying to get the Terrell in the middle of the zone, and now they do. Nick goes to the basket and draws the foul.
I didn't think they were going to call it.
Thompson, his second personal, first team foul of the half on the Falcons. Nick to the line where he's 3 for 4 tonight. 10 points for the senior.
What?
Free throw, no good.
Coach Gerald was fussing about something. I don't know. Was he not fouled? What's he?
Terrell's second free throw, good. 35-29, 6-point Glasgow lead. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Rich dribbles into the lane. 12-footer, no good. Brooks with the offensive rebound, no good, but a foul called. Boy, what was that? They called it on Bowen Haney. I didn't see any contact at all. James Willett wants to know where the foul occurred as well. Said he got him with the body. What? I don't know about that one. First on Haney, team's third. Free throw for Brooks is good.
Gosh. One of those ghost fouls.
Brooks' second free throw good as well.
Timeout.
5:01 to go in the third quarter. It's 35-31 Glasgow. Back after this on WCLU Sports. 5:01 to go in the third quarter. It's Scottie Gym in this 15th district contest. Glasgow with a 4-point lead over Monroe County, 35-31. Nick Sorrell will bring it across midcourt. Frazier off to Kirkpatrick. Now Bowling goes baseline right side. Pull up. Got it. Good job by Sam to avoid the charge. He pulled up just outside the lane there to avoid the charge that Hagan was trying to take. 6 points for Sam. It's 37-31 Scottie. Georgie Brooks guarded by Kirkpatrick. Scottie's in the man-to-man defense. Hagan. Rich, I'm sorry. Working left side. Goes baseline. Puts up a tough shot. Got it to go off the glass. 9 points for Rich. And a whistle and a delay of game warning called here against Monroe County. Somebody touched the ball after it came through the basket. Tucker Glass back in for Monroe. He'll replace Pettit. Frazier will run the point here for the Scotties on this trip. Gives to Sorrell. Frazier. Now Bowling inside. Dribbles across the lane and lost the basketball. Brooks puts it up for Monroe County. He'll go to the basket, put it up, no good. Rebound by Sam Bowling. Good defense that time by Frazier.
One more.
Kirkpatrick goes up for three, right corner. It is no good. Bounces high off the rim and over the top of the backboard and out of bounds.
Tucker just can't get one to fall, can he? He's
got one earlier in the ball game, but that's it.
And bounced over and
he goes to the bench frustrated. He's replaced by Owen Riddle.
And that's part of it. I think part of it's in his mind now. It's just
playing with a torn ACL can't help, of course.
No.
Brooks dribbles off to the right.
And like I said, we don't know what kind of pain he may have when he comes down. I mean, I'm sure there is.
Glass, left side to Rich. Backs it out near midcourt. Rich dribbles off to the right side. Scotty's coming to double team him. He gets the pass off left side to Hagan. He starts in, gets cut off by Haney, circles back out. Now Thompson with it inside. Working on Sorrell. Goes trying to go to the basket, and Sorrell tied him up when he turned to face up, and it'll go to the Scotties on the held possession. 37-33 Glasgow, 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. Nick Sorrell to Frazier. Now Riddle in the right corner. Bring it back out front to Haney. Frazier to Sorrell in the paint. Right side for a three for Owen Riddle. Good. Owen gets his first bucket of the night and gives Glasgow a 7-point lead, matching their largest of the game at 40-33. Brooks with it between the circles. Works right side. Dribble handoff there to Rich. He comes to the top of the key where he finds Glass. Glass takes it off the right side. Gives to Brooks for a three. That's good. Georgie Brooks gets his first three of the night. Only the second three from Monroe County as a team. Back to a 4-point Glasgow advantage. Sorrell bounces in the corner to Riddle. Owen goes baseline and has his pass knocked away out of bounds by Rich.
That is a hard pass to make when you get into that pass. There's two or three guys, and it's just almost impossible.
Sorrell gets it into Riddle. Owen going to try a three from the left corner this time. That's off the iron, no good. Hagan with a rebound from Monroe County. Hagan across the timeline, gets it into Thompson. He'll put it up against Riddle, misses the shot. Rebounded by Bowen Haney. Sorrell to Riddle. Back to Sorrell, straight away to Haney. And now Sorrell takes it back with 1:55 on the third quarter clock. Glasgow leads 40-36. Here's Bowling in the paint. Left side to Haney. Bowen goes baseline. Kicks it out to Riddle. 3, right wing. No good. Rebounded by Frazier and put back in by Landon. Boy, that 3 for Riddle was halfway down. Frazier there to pick up the offensive rebound and the putback. 42-36 Scottie. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Brooks to Hagan. He'll try a 3 from the wing. That's good.
They had 1 3 in the first half, and they've hit 2 back-to-back.
42-39 Glasgow. Haney going to try a 3. Got that one. Bowen's second 3 of the night. He now has 12 points. 45-39 Glasgow. Rich gets to Brooks. He'll curl into the lane. Pull up 12-footer. No good. Sorrell goes way up for the Glasgow rebound. Nick gets it ahead to Frazier down the left sideline. Landon gets it inside to Sorrell cutting the basket. He gets grabbed by Hagan. That could be intentional right there.
Grabbed him. That tore his up.
Not going to call it intentional. Hagan gets his first, team second, but Hagan's grabbed Nick by the wrist.
Well, it prevented a basket, basically, is what he did.
Pettit in for Monroe County. Pruitt also in. Sorrell gets it in to Haney. Bowen with an open 3 straight away. No good. Long rebound will be chased down by Pruitt from Monroe County. 45-39 Glasgow. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Rich pulls up the free throw line. 15-footer, no good. John Carter Myers in for the Scotties. Gets the rebound, and he's fouled. And that will go against Georgie Brooks, his third, team's third. Monroe County will put John Harlan, the 5'11 freshman, into the ball game. He'll replace Brooks.
I remember Harlan coming in over there. He knocked down some threes. Did he not? Just one?
He had a 3-pointer. He had 3 points in the ball game. 45-39, 32 seconds to go. Glasgow leading by 6. We're in the third quarter. Frazier goes to Riddle out near midcourt. Nobody guarding the basketball here, so Owen's just going to sit there and hold it. Now gets to Frazier. Down to 15 seconds. Now Sorrell will come out and get the basketball with 13 on the clock. Back to Frazier. Down to 8 seconds. Frazier going to dribble in, gets to the basket, puts it off the window. Good, and one! And that foul going on Tucker Glass, his first, team's 4th. A big play there by Landon Frazier gives Glasgow an 8-point lead, which is their largest of the night. And Frazier will try for the 3-point play. Misses the free throw, rebounded by Pettit with 3 seconds to go. Gets it ahead to Pruitt. He'll fire up a running 3. It is no good. And after 3 quarters, it's Glasgow 47, Monroe County 39. Back to Scottie Gym after this on WCLU Sports. We begin the fourth quarter with Glasgow holding an 8-point lead over Monroe County, their largest lead of the night. 47-39. The Falcons will get the basketball to start the final period. Harlan will be the inbounder. Then to Rich. Scottie still in the man-to-man defense. Rich dribbles off to the left side. Does it back out front to Harlan between the circles. Gets back to Rich. Rich guarded by John Carter Myers. Rich rejects the screen, goes the opposite direction down to the left baseline, puts it off the window, no good. Rebound to Owen Riddle. Good rebound that time by Owen. Owen's come in and giving the Scotties some good minutes here. Riddle fires left side to Haney. Back out to Riddle. He'll fire right side to Myers. And now Frazier gets it back. He'll dribble it out near midcourt. Gives to Riddle. Here's Sorrell with it at the elbow. To Haney. Bowen fakes a 3. Drives baseline. Gets to the basket. Puts it up. No good. And the rebound tipped out and taken by Pettit from Monroe County.
Yeah, Bowen got too far into the goal and tried to have to flip it, reverse layup back up under. And
7 minutes to go in this one. Glasgow leads 47-39. Harlan down the right side of the lane to the basket. Blocked by Frazier. And a technical foul called here. What do we have here? And James Willett says, what did he do? They're calling a technical foul on Landon Frazier. Landon blocked the shot. I didn't see anything else happen. So apparently Landon said something according to the official. He came over and told Coach Willett what he said. Can't do that. Can't make that mistake. Landon made a great play, and then you just got to let that go. Rich misses the first free throw.
Probably his first block. He probably got a little too excited.
The fourth team foul, the third personal foul on Landon. Rich's second free throw is good. So now Monroe County will get the basketball back. Frazier out of the ball game, replaced by Bowling.
He walked.
Ridge gets it inside the glass on the baseline. He'll dribble it out to the corner. Glass comes up out front with it. Off to Harlan. Now Rich will come get the basketball. He's all the way out near midcourt. Rich dribbles left. The Glass in the corner. Here's a baseline drive. His runner good.
Yeah, he walked, though. He shuffled the feet before he put it on the floor.
4 points for Tucker Glass. 47-42 Scottie. 6:10 to go. Owen Riddle off left side to Haney. Back out to Riddle. Now Myers with it. Riddle. Bounce pass off to Sorrell. Back to Riddle. And now Haney gets another touch. To Riddle again. Right side to Myers. They throw it back out front to Riddle. Owen going to drive down the right side of the paint. Gets to the basket. Misses the shot. The tip by Haney no good. Bowling with the offensive rebound. And Sam is fouled. Goes on Jamison Pruitt. His third, team's fifth. So no free throws. The foul occurred on the floor. Brooks and Hagan back in from Monroe County. As Pruitt and Harlan go out. Nick Sorrell will inbound it for the Scotties. Gets it in to Riddle. 5:40 to play. Here's Sorrell. Baseline drive. Now pulls up for a 16-footer. No good. Brooks had the rebound. Myers took it away. Now it's loose again. Haney picks it up for the Scotties. And a timeout granted to James Willett to reserve the possession for the Scotties. 5:29 to go. 47-42. Glasgow leads it. Back after this on WCLU Sports. 5:29 to go in the ball game. 47-42. Glasgow in front. Sorrell put it in play for the Scotties from the baseline. He gets it to Haney. Now Riddle up top to Bowling. And a moving screen going to be called here on John Carter Myers.
Of all the moving
And James Willett says, now you make that call. We've seen a number of moving screens that have not been called in this game. And unfortunately, they call that one on John Carter Myers, his second, team's fifth.
We have.
Coach Willett not happy about that.
The one we got called against us, too.
Brooks with it out top. Gets to Hagan. Hagan dribbles left. Now gives to Brooks.
Wow, he got fouled.
And Sorrell takes it away from him, and then Glass reached in and fouled Sorrell as he tried to head the other direction. But you're right, Brooks did get fouled, and he's asking the official about it. Scottie's got away with one right there. Glass gets his second, team sixth, so the next one will put Glasgow in the bonus.
That took his head off. He's going off that screen, though, and it's hard to tell whose arm caught him.
Landon Frazier checks in for the Scotties, replacing Owen Riddle.
He went off that hard screen, and there was a hand caught him in the head, and it could have been his own player.
Good minutes from Riddle here in the second half. 47-42 Scotties, 4:57 to go.
We need a basket this trip.
Bowling gives to Sorrell. Drives left of the lane, puts it up. It is good and one. And the foul on Brooks is fourth, team seventh. So Glasgow in the bonus the rest of the way here. Nick now with 13 points will go to the line.
Brooks upset because he thought he got clubbed on the other end.
One free throw is no good. Rebounded by Hagan for the Falcons.
Gotta make these free throws.
49-42 Scotties. 4:40 to go. Brooks gets down the middle of the lane. His shot no good, but a foul.
That was a very late whistle. That was a payback.
Bowen Haney gets his second, team six.
Brooks three.
James Willett imploring his team to take a charge. Brooks to the foul line. First of two is good.
I think it was a makeup call.
11 points now for Brooks.
He hit the bottom of the rim with that dipsy doodle.
Kingery back in for the Scotties, replacing Myers.
John Carter's giving us some very good minutes tonight. On defense, he hit his shot.
Brooks trying to make it a 5-point ball game. He does. 49-44.
12 points.
Sorrell across the timeline, gets to Haney. Bull makes a good catch, goes to the basket, off the window and in.
That's 14. The way you beat the press, though. Go right down the middle.
14 now for Bowen. Glass down the lane. His shot high off the window does not go down. Put back by Pettit is good. 4 points for Curtis Pettit.
No block out.
51-46. 4:05 to go. Bowling has his pass back out to Sorrell, deflected away out of bounds by the Falcons. Hagan back in for Monroe County. Glass will exit. Frazier will inbound to Sorrell. He bounces it right back to Landon. For the Bowling on the left wing. Bowling lobs it up for Haney. Not a good pass. Scotties were trying to lob it up there underneath the basket, and Sam's pass hit the rim.
11th turnover. And that's
just not a fan of trying to do that in this situation. Let's just try to get a good look at the basket here. 51-46, 3:48 to go in the game. Rich will give it off to Brooks. Left side to Thompson. The three in the air is no good. The rebound to Robert Kingery. He'll give to Sorrell. Get a good look right here, guys.
What Thompson have against us the last game?
6.
He's 0 for 3 tonight. He's usually...
Sorrell dribbles down the left side, and a timeout going to be taken by James Willett. He wants to set something up. 3:26 to go. 51-46. Glasgow in the lead. Back for this on WCLU Sports. In boys action, it's Greenwood leading Barron County 29-28 at halftime. We already told you the Lady Gators pulled the upset over the Trojanettes earlier tonight, 58-57. Here, Glasgow leads Monroe County 51-46, 3:26 to play. Glasgow basketball coming out of the timeout. Landon Frazier will give it off to Sorrell.
They've matched up man now.
Frazier to Haney over in the right corner, inside to Kingery. Robert spins baseline, went up, had it stripped. Sorrell picks up a loose basketball. Nick going to put it up and in. Boy, Sorrell in the right place at the right time right there. He has 15. 53-46.
Need to stop.
3 minutes remaining.
Need to stop.
Rich off to Hagan. Hagan looking to drive inside on Kingery. Gets to the right side of the lane. The jump hook no good, and the rebound to Kingery. Glasgow got the stop. Now Sorrell ahead to Frazier. Back to Sorrell. Nick goes left side to Bowling. 3 in the corner, no good. And a foul on Bowen Haney going over the back on the rebound. Going to be the third on Haney, team 7th, so 1 in the bonus down at the other end for Monroe County. Not sure that's the shot that Coach Willett wanted right there on that possession.
We'll run a little clock.
Bowling Bowling, a pretty good three-point shooter, but yeah, took that one a little quick, I think.
5 of 6 is Brooks, but this is 1 and 1.
Front end of the bonus is good. Bounced around and fell through. He now has 13. Brooks averages 7, so he's well over that. Second free throw is good as well. That one touched every inch of the rim also.
Timeout, Monroe.
Glasgow's lead down to 5. 53-48 with 2:34 to go and a timeout. Back after this on WCLU Sports. Glasgow basketball, 2:26 to go. Scottie's up by 5 as they try to close out this district win here. Sam Bowling has his pass deflected, and then Sam picked it up in the backcourt. I guess he touched it in front court. I was kind of blocked out, honestly, by the players. I think Sam must have touched it in front court and then stepped over in the backcourt, maybe, because they called a backcourt violation.
12th turnover.
Bowling comes out of the ball game. He's replaced by John Carter Myers. Turnover in a critical situation right there. Monroe County with a chance to get it down to 3 or even 2 here with a 3-point bucket. 2:15 to go.
Yeah, 2 bad decisions.
Hagan off the ridge. He'll try a three. It is good. It's a 2-point game.
He's 4 of 12 from the field. And
hit about a 23-footer right there. 53-51 with 1:50 to go. Frazier's pass deflected and stolen by Rich. Another Glasgow turnover. And Rich going to be fouled by Sorrell. It'll be 1 in the bonus.
That's not a good foul either.
Nick's going to pick up his first. The team's 8, and it's not a good foul because Rich was out at midcourt, and Rich is an 83% free throw shooter.
Jeez.
If he gets them both, we'll be tied at 53. Scotties have not made some right decisions down the stretch here. Misses the front end, though, and the rebound to Bowen Haney.
Hit a 20-foot three and can't hit a 15-foot foul shot.
That's all right. Here's Haney, goes to the lane. He'll put it up, blocked by Thompson, but he's called for the foul. Thompson with his third, team's 8.
We're going to have to make them.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he did get Thompson. He got Thompson.
Bowen's 4 of 6.
One has 14 points. The 68% foul.
2 shots.
First one is good. Back to a 3-point lead.
We're 10 of 17 at the line.
Bowen sends the second one up. Also good. 55-51 Scotties, 1:34 to go. Brooks will come across midcourt with it and call a timeout. 1:28 remaining. Scotty's nursing a 4-point lead. 55-51. Back after this on WCLU Sports. 1:28 to go in regulation here at Scottie Gym. Glasgow up 55-51 over Monroe County in this district contest. Monroe County with the basketball. Hagan trying to inbound it and finally gets it into Rich. Rich guarded by John Carter Myers. Rich will probably be the man who looks to score here. He's going to drive. Now kicks left side. Glass will fire for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Landon Frazier for the Scotties. He'll give to Sorrell.
That's good defense by John Carter. He made Rich give it up.
Head to Frazier. And a foul will be called here on Grayson Rich with 1:06 to play. He fouled Landon Frazier, so Landon will go to the line. Rich will pick up just his first, the team's 9th. It will be one in the bonus for Landon.
That was a pretty hard foul.
4 points for Frazier so far. As Bruce told you, he's 0 for 1 at the line. Normally a 60% foul shooter.
Good.
And he hits the first. Pushes the lead to 5. Frazier's second free throw also good.
We're going to have to make foul shots is what it amounts to, Joe, because with a 6-point lead, even if they score, we're not going to shoot unless they foul us probably.
John Harlan in for Monroe County. Glass goes out. Harlan bring it down the floor. Picked up by Sorrell. Harlan dribbles left. Hands it off to Rich. Rich going to drive down the lane, gets to the basket, and he's fouled on his way to the basket.
That wasn't
on the shot or before the shot.
He got fouled on the floor.
They get Landon Frazier, and they do give him 2 shots. Frazier with his 4th, team's 9th. So Rich to the line for 2. Free throw good. Bowling back in for the Scotties. He'll replace Myers. Glass back in for Monroe County.
We yelled switch, and John Carter and
Glass replaces Hagan.
And Nick got confused and he got a step is what happened.
Free throw for Rich. Good again. Back down to a 4-point lead. 57-53 with 55 seconds to go.
There's a hold right there.
Frazier inbounds to Bowling, and he's going to be fouled immediately by Harlan.
It's going to be a long game.
Harlan going to get his first, team's 10th.
2 shots.
Sam, a 70% free throw shooter. He'll be attempting his first of the night. 6 points so far for the 6'2 sophomore.
They don't want it in Nick's hand. They're grabbing and holding.
First of two, no good.
They're grabbing and holding.
Hagan back in from Monroe County. Glasgow's out. Second one for Sam. Rolls off, no good. And the rebound to Thompson from Monroe County.
Two big misses.
4-point Monroe County deficit. Hagan into the lane. His runner in the glass, no good. Rebound to Kingery for the Scotties, and Robert will be fouled with 44 seconds to go. Big rebound there for Kingery, and the foul on John Harlan, his second. Scotty's already in the double bonus, so it'll be 2 free throws for Kingery. Robert, 1 of 2 so far in the game. He has 3 points.
He does have 6 rebounds.
Only a 49% foul shooter.
He generally hits 1 of 2.
Free throw is no good. Well, Scotty's
3 in a row.
Had made 4 in a row, and now, as Bruce just told you, they've missed 3 in a row. Myers back in for the Scotties, replacing Bowling.
We could be putting this one in the bank.
Kingery's second free throw short as well. You could tell that as soon as he left his hand, and then Robert went in and fouled him. That is not what you wanted to do right there, because that gives Monroe County a chance to go down and score with the clock stopped. Big mistake right there. The 5th personal foul on Kingery, the team's 10th.
And it's 2 shots, because that's the 10th.
Dan Bowling will check in to replace Robert.
Will they get a timeout here?
John Harlan at the line. Harlan only a 43% foul shooter and has not attempted one yet tonight. Free throw is no good. He's up 57-53, 43 seconds to go. Harlan shooting into the dog pound. Second one is good, so it's now a 1-possession game. Bowen Haney takes the inbounds, gets to Frazier. Back to Haney, and a foul called. Frazier will go to the line. Foul called on Grayson Rich, his second. So Landon Frazier, 2 for 3 on the evening. Will have 2 shots. Needs at least 1 to make it a 2-possession lead. First one rolls in.
(14 of 25).
That's the free throw stat for the team, in case you're wondering. Second one is good. 59-54, Glasgow back up by 5 with 39 seconds to play. A timeout taken by the Scotties. Back up 39 seconds to go, 59-54. Glasgow with a 5-point lead, Monroe County with the basketball. Here's Harlan. He'll bounce into the corner to Brooks. Knocked loose, but Thompson picks up the basketball from Monroe County. Now Rich for 3 straight away. It's no good. And Ridge tries to chase it down and save it in bounds. He got to it, but who did it go out of bounds off of?
Pointed toward them.
Threw it off of Nick Sorrell, I believe, and it went out of bounds. So Monroe County will keep the basketball. Barron County boys, by the way, lead Greenwood 50-48 through 3 quarters of action.
Timeout Monroe, Joe.
22 seconds to go. Glasgow by 5. It'll be Monroe County basketball when we come back after this on WCLU Sports. 22 seconds to go on this one. Scotty's trying to hang on. They lead 59-54 over Monroe County. Monroe with the basketball. Harlan to put it in play, and a foul going to be called on the Scotties before the ball ever came in play. Boy, Glasgow has made some serious mistakes down the stretch here. John Carter Myers picks up his 3rd, and they send Monroe County's best free throw shooter to the line for 2 shots.
5 of 7 tonight.
Grayson Ridge, an 83% shooter on the season, though. First one is good.
But he initiated as much contact as John Carter did right there.
You just can't do. You just can't.
I realize
you can't let that happen, though, Bruce. You cannot foul with the clock stopped.
A while ago when they were denying Nick the ball, they wouldn't make
Rich's
that.
second free throw is good as well. And it's back down to a one-possession game, 59-56.
Get out there, Bo!
Full court pressure by Monroe County, and they'll foul before the ball ever comes in play, and that goes on Wade Thompson. That's his fourth. And 2 free throws for Nick Sorrell.
He's 4 of 7. Well, we're shot 4 free throws now, and the clock has not moved.
Nick needs 1 for a 2-possession lead. First one is no good.
Good.
Brooks and Hagan back in for Monroe County. Glass and Biggerstaff go out. Nick can still make it a 2-possession ball game if he sinks the second one. Got that one. 60-56. 22 seconds remaining. Here comes Rich with it from Monroe County. Rich dribbles all the way to the basket. Boy, no defense at all by the Scotties. Rich gets right to the basket without anybody stepping over to help defensively after he got by Myers here at midcourt. It's a 2-point ball game with 16 seconds to go. Timeout, Monroe County. Back after this on WCLU Sports. Landon Frazier to try to put it in play. He does to Sorrell, and Nick going to be fouled with 14.7 on the clock. Glasgow up by 2, 60-58. The foul goes on Harlan, his third. And so 2 free throws for Sorrell.
48th foul called in this game.
Nick is 5 of 9 from the stripe. Free throw is good. That makes it a 3-point ball game.
48th foul.
Now, Monroe has been fouling quite a bit down the stretch here, which has added to those totals. But, yeah, there's been a lot of fouls called even before that. You're right.
38th, I'm sorry.
Second free throw also good. So 2 big ones there for Sorrell. Makes it a 2-possession lead with 14 seconds to go. 62-58. Here comes Rich. He'll pull up for a deep 3. It's good. Monroe County cannot stop the clock. Frazier tried to put it in play, and a foul called on Monroe County. That's the only way they could stop the clock because they're out of timeouts. Rich picks up his third.
Yeah, they've had one delay a game by grabbing him because that's the only way you stop the clock.
62-61. Glasgow up by 1 with 3.8 to go. So even if Nick makes them both, Falcons will have a chance at it. He has 2 shots. First one is no good. Again, Monroe County out of timeouts. So if they get the rebound, they'll just have to, and they will get the rebound because the Scotties have everyone backed off the free throw line. They're going to have to get it and go. At worst, they'll face a 2-point deficit.
Just don't get a lane violation here by us for stepping in the...
Second free throw for Sorrell, good. Pettit inbounds to Thompson. Thompson with 2 seconds to go, gets to Brooks, fires up a 3 for the win. It is no good. Boy, that thing was not far offline. It hit the rim and came off from just beyond half court. And the Scotties hang on to win it by the skin of their teeth. Glasgow did not play great basketball down the stretch, but they did enough to pick up a victory, 63-61. And the Scotties improved to 10-12 on the year. They go to 4-1 in the district. And they'll play their final district game of the season here at home against Allen County Scottsville on Monday night. Monroe County 0-5 in district play now. They dropped to 9-13 overall as the Scotties sweep the season series against the Falcons. We'll come back in a moment. We'll look at the final stats. We'll have our Don Franklin Playmaker interview. We'll also talk with head coach James Willett, and we'll tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scottie Player of the Game. Glasgow defeats Monroe County 63-61.